Hi, I'm Lizzie. Welcome to Dahlia Yoga. Thank you for joining me for this practice today. This is a great little one for when you just need a bit of a reset. If you've had a busy week, or your body's tired, your mind's tired, we'll spend a bit of time today stretching out, getting the energy moving through our bodies again. Hopefully you'll leave the practice feeling a bit calmer and a bit more peaceful. So if you want to come to a cross-legged position on your mat, we'll start with a quick breathing exercise. So gently closing your eyes if that feels comfortable. And allowing your breath to flow normally. Breathing in and breathing out through the nose. Bringing awareness to the air as it flows through your nostrils. And down into your lungs. And noticing if you're taking that breath right down to your belly. Or maybe it's a bit shallower and you're only reaching your chest. This is quite common when we're stressed. It's harder to take a full deep inhale. So taking this time now to slow down. Focusing on your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And continue for a minute or two here, focusing on the breath. If you find your mind wandering at any point, just bringing your attention back to breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And just gently allowing your eyes to open. As you bring your attention back to the room, back to your body, and coming into a tabletop position on your hands and knees. The wrists want to be underneath the shoulders and the knees underneath the hips. And from here, on an inhale, gently allow your tailbone to push back and away, bringing your gaze forward. And on an exhale, pushing through the hands, rounding the back. Inhale, looking forwards, reaching the tailbone behind you, keeping the core engaged. And exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, looking forwards, reaching the tailbone behind you. And exhale, rounding the back. Inhale, looking forwards, pushing the tailbone away, keeping the core engaged. And you don't need to crank your head really far up here. You want to try and keep the spine aligned so that the energy can flow through the body, unrestricted. And exhale, pushing the ground away, rounding the back. And then coming back to neutral, doing some nice big hip circles here. Taking the hips out to the side, the front, the opposite side, the back. Really nice big hip circles here, just to loosen the pelvis. Help releasing any tension stored in the hips. And in the opposite direction. Nice big movements here if that feels right. Or you could always do much smaller hip rotations here, pelvic rotations. And just see what your body needs. And then move with what you need. And then coming back into your feet, bum touching the heels if you can, and bring the head towards the floor into a child's pose. Inhale deeply through the nose, and out through the nose. And your next inhale, coming back up to all fours. This time we're going to move the right foot out to the side, and then the left foot comes out. Inhale and fan the arm up over your head, reaching towards the ceiling with those fingers, pushing the floor away from you. And then bring the arm up over your head, getting a nice stretch through the side of your body, pointing the toes, pushing through the ankles. Taking a couple of nice deep breaths here. And on your next exhale, bringing the arm back down to the floor. And bringing the feet and knees back into tabletop. And then we'll go in the opposite direction. So this time, bringing your left leg out behind you, your right leg out to the side, planting your right hand on the floor. Inhale, bringing the arm up towards the ceiling, reaching through your fingers, stretching that side body. And then bring the arm across towards the wall, stretching here through the side of your ribs, side of your hips, pushing through the ankle, keeping the toes pointed. And then inhale, bring the arm back down to the floor. And coming to sit on your knees here. And then just letting your bum fall to the side, so your legs are in a sort of W position. Right hand on the floor, inhale, lifting your arm up, and just having another little nice side stretch here. And bring the arm down, switching your legs over. the other side, plant the hand on the floor. Inhale, raising the arm up and stretching over to the opposite side. And on your next exhale, bringing that arm back down to the floor. And then coming back into tabletop. And taking the toes under, gently pushing up and pushing the bum away from you into downward facing dog. Be really gentle with yourself in this pose. Letting the knees be bent, pushing the floor away with your hands, keeping the neck nice and loose and long. Again, focusing on that straight spine to allow the prana energy to flow through you. Maybe pedaling the feet might feel quite nice here. Stretching out calves. And then just take a few deep breaths here. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. On your next inhale, stepping the right foot forward, then the left foot forward, until you reach your fingers. So the hands are framing the feet here. And allow your body just to hang over your thighs. Holding the elbows with your hands. And just letting yourself drop forwards. Surrendering here to gravity. Allowing it to pull your head towards the floor. Keeping a nice soft bend in the knees. And then on your next inhale, gently rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Until you're upright in standing pose. And then from here, taking the head over to the left shoulder. And then over to the right. Really gently, no big movements are needed at all. And then gently letting the head drop to the chest. And looking up towards the ceiling. And bringing your head back into neutral position. And from here, taking the feet out nice and wide. And inhale, bringing the arms up above the head. Reaching up towards the ceiling, activating the thighs, the bum. Inhale and then exhale, keeping everything engaged, folding forwards gently towards the floor. And bringing the hands in between the feet here. And again, just allowing your head to drop towards the ground, with a slight bend in the knees. And bringing the feet a bit closer together now. Just taking the feet in the left leg bent slightly. Bring the right arm up towards the sky. And release it back to the floor. And taking a bend in your right knee. Bring the right arm up to the sky. And release the hand back to the floor. And then from here, taking their feet a little bit wider than hip width. Have your toes pointing out to the corners of the mat. And then gently squatting down. Bring your palms together. Pushing the knees away from each other with your elbows. Keeping a bit of activation through your bum and your thighs. And then coming down onto your bum again. And we'll go back into tabletop. And back into child's pose. Bum comes as close as it can to the heels. Nice rounded back. Stretch the arms out if it feels comfortable. Or you could always have them in a bit of a diamond shape. Or even back down by your sides. Personally, I quite like long if I'm feeling like a stretch through the side body. Or in a diamond, just feels really releasing for your shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out. And inhale, come back up to tabletop. And then this time, taking the left arm above. And then bringing it through between your hands on the floor. And just getting a nice stretch here through your shoulders, taking the right arm out in front of you. You should feel a really nice stretch on the back of your shoulder blades here. And on your next inhale, bringing the right arm back, pushing yourself up. And bringing the left arm again up above your head and back to the floor. And same for the right arm, bringing that up above your head. And then exhale, threading it through. Take the left arm out long. And breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And then your next inhale, bring your left arm back down by your head, pushing up, and bring the right arm back up above your head. And back to the floor. And then we're just going to go back to the hip circles we did at the beginning now. And just see if your body's feeling a little bit looser. One way and then the other. As big or as small as you want them to be. And then when you're ready, we're going to come down onto our backs. And we'll take a few moments quietly into Shavasana corpse pose to finish. Letting the legs be nice and long. Palms to hands facing up towards the ceiling. Spend a minute or a few moments getting comfortable here. Inhale and exhale. If your mind wanders, that's absolutely fine. And it's so totally normal. So anytime you find your mind drifting off elsewhere, just bringing it back to focus on the inhale and the exhale. Each time you inhale, you're inhaling amazing new fresh energy, prana into the body. It might be nice to visualize that energy traveling right down to your toes. And every time you exhale, you're releasing old energy that no longer serves you. And the new prana that you're breathing in, spreading to all the different parts of your body. Toes, the feet, the ankles, calves, shins, knees, hamstrings, quads, bum, the pelvis, hips, the stomach, the lungs, the tips of your fingers, hands, wrists, forearms, upper arms, shoulders, throat, face, right to the crown of your head. filled with fresh energy. And whether you've got a busy day ahead of you or a quiet one. You've done an amazing thing for yourself here, right now. Recharging and refreshing. So that you can take the version of yourself that you want to be out into the world. Now when you're ready, gently wiggling your fingers and toes. And then bringing the feet flat on the floor, then knees towards the ceiling. And roll over gently. Whichever side feels most comfortable. And stay here for a few moments. There's no rush to sit up. When you're ready, gently pushing yourself up. And coming back to a seated position, the legs crossed. And taking a big deep inhale, fanning the arms out to the side, up above the head, arms touching at the top. And exhale, bringing the hands down in front of your face and pausing in front of the chest. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Please like, subscribe, all of the other things down below, and I'll see you on the mat next time.